Those are pretty clean, huh? So those are the 700 series deadlift hoodies that will be coming out. Whole entire inspiration came from the whole Santa Cruz hoodie that I would wear constantly when I'm deadlifting, right? And you know, I wanted to have it where it had some symbolic meaning and also do a little bit of a twist on it. So this is what we have on here. You know, this is me when I first deadlifted 700 pounds. The full story of that is once I deadlifted 700 pounds, that's when my entire social media went from like, you know, having only 2 or 3 or 4 or 5,000 followers to like a solid 20,000. Greg made a video on me, Vegan Gains made a video about me. So much things happened which just, you know, pushed me into the algorithm and kind of showed the fitness industry kind of who I was, if you want to say it like that. The Santa Cruz hoodie only had 2, but I wanted 3 because I wanted the 3 lines to represent the 3 years of me training, and that's what got me into, you know, the 700 pound deadlift. You know, when we, you know, potentially get to that 800 deadlift, I'll probably add another line because that took me 4 years to train it, and then some. However heavy we got, there might be 5 lines and 1,000 will be 1,000-pound series maybe in the future, you know, who knows. But yeah, I'm super happy with these hoodies because I've had this idea for a long time. Like, I think once 715 rolled around, that would have been around the same time when I deadlifted my first 715. I was like, I want to make hoodies, and it took me such a long time to get it created. And find like the fabrics I wanted to use, and then who I'm gonna go through, and all this other stuff. And I knew if I didn't do it now, I wouldn't do it ever, or it'd just be too late to do it. You know, I don't know how fast I'm gonna be progressing. You know, I hit 750, and I was like, dude, that's only 50 pounds away from an 800. I need to jump on this stuff. So I'm like, dude, I'm gonna make them. We got them made. 4 colorways. I hope you guys enjoy it. These will be dropping in about a week. I have max outs on deads next week, and I plan to drop them after that video is posted, and will be in the link in the bio there, and also the link in the bio in the description of this video, okay? It'll just say merch. Click on that, and when they are updated on the website, they will be on there. It will be live, and I'm only going to have a select few of these, you know, and I might put a number on of like how much I'll sell, just because I kind of want to keep the stuff super limited. And okay, so enough chat talking about that. Let's talk about what is happening today. Today we're having a heavy single on squats. It's an RP of 8. Last week I think it was a 7, and we did 550, I believe. I'll throw the clip up right here. Maybe it was 560, I can't remember exactly. Moved pretty well for the most part. There was a couple things that were like, you know, maybe like mishaps, I guess, but I'm going to fix those today, and hopefully, you know, aim for maybe 585, 565, around that area, to make it super, super smooth. For next week, then we'll, you know, potentially hit a 600 plus squat, which would be awesome. But, you know, I'm not gonna say I am, but I'm not gonna say I'm not. You know, it's gonna depend on the whole entire feeling of how I feel that day and what my mindset is at that current moment, if that makes sense. Enough said. I just finished my food, sipping on some water. I'm gonna finish taking my vitamins, and then we will go to the gym. We're in the car before we're going to the gym. We're gonna take some pre-workout. Not gonna show this pre-workout just because it's a little too crazy. But if you guys follow the talk, bro, you guys already know I've already talked about the pre-workout. So yeah, we're just gonna dry scoop right now and have a good workout. Look at that. Let's go work out. All right, and we have arrived at the gym. I just want to say, like, thank you guys for everybody who like follows me and who's been following me for like the longest time. I just really want to say this because like it means a lot, and I don't think enough people talk about it. I mean, yeah, they'll throw it up on the like occasional Instagram story and like only in text and something, but like this is where I really want to just say thank you everybody who's been like giving all the support, you know. Anybody who's been following my channel for a while knows like it's not like my channel exploded overnight. It's been like a steady, consistent progress of me having to work my ass off to get where I'm at and the lifts I'm at and how much consistent it was. I wouldn't say I knew I was the most genetically gifted, you know. A lot of people are like, hey dude, you have really good deadlift genetics, or you have amazing genetics. And I'm gonna be honest, I had no idea I did for the longest time. And this is kind of like where I want to roll into, like, you're not gonna understand if you have good genetics. I didn't realize I had good genetics and probably till like going into like 2.5 years into lifting. Like going into my 3rd year of lifting, I was like, okay, yeah, I got somewhat good genetics, you know. Too many of these kids have seen, you know, the 18 months, the 2-year transformations, and these kids go from like skinny to absolute like brick shit houses, you know, and they'll be like, oh man, I've been training for 2 years and why don't I look like that, you know? And it's like, don't measure yourself on that, if that makes sense. Like, for me, I didn't think I had the greatest genetics, and I was looking at it as a bodybuilding aspect and never into the powerlifting strength aspect. But until I kind of like realized that of like, oh hey, I'm lifting actually a lot of weight, it just was like, oh sweet, you know. And I was never too like worried about that. I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna keep doing me, just gonna keep on growing. And I never really cared about getting that shredded, and I just kept eating, and I just wanted to always grow and build up my physique. So anyways, off topic, for everybody who's just watched me from, you know, when I started my 18-month transformation to the deadlift, my first deadlift video, which is my second video when I was training in Fargo at Metroflex, and I deadlifted 455 or something. Like, I've went, like, it's been such a long journey, guys, and I'm just super thankful that when you found me, or whenever you found me, or whatever, that it really means a lot. And I'm very happy that you guys follow me and, you know, just give me this whole support. You know, it's very nice that I have this support system on just kind of helping me, like, know, hey, you know what, we're gonna hit PRs, we're gonna get focused, and it kind of just helps me stay on my grind and stay just focused in tunnel vision. You know, I don't get distracted easily. I'm not gonna get distracted with women. I'm not gonna get distracted with you know, going to parties or whatnot. Like, I, for the most part, stay consistent with every single thing I do, and it also kind of helps with that you guys are like kind of like behind me, you know, like, hey, rooting me on. So just again, I want to say thank you guys for everybody who supports me, follows me on Instagram, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, likes, comments, doing any messages I get. Like, I get the most amazing messages from you guys, and I try to help as much as I can when you guys like send me like tips or like what I can help you with. I just am very thankful for you guys. So I just want to say that. So I'm feeling good. We had our pre-workout. Let's go get this squat session, right?
Oh yeah. Are we talking about losing control? I'ma show you how we lose control, baby. Watch this. Look, Marty Mark. Watch the way I start up. I've been going hard, but I can go way harder. Every beat I'm on, yeah, you know that I slaughter. And I'm always looking gorgeous, chilling with somebody's daughter. Yeah, she loving me. Say she love the way my chain sit and contemplate. And of course it says my name if you wondering. To let you know who's finna blow. Always winning, check
All right, so we just finished up on squats. We got some bench, pause bench for 2-second pause for just singles, so a 3x1 of 2 seconds. Don't know exactly what I want to work up to today, just because, you know, I don't want to like take it overboard, but I think, 295, 305, 315, around that, depending on how it feels. I have no spot or lift off this time, so it might vary on what weight I do. But let's talk about the fact we did 585, so dang clean. It like Mr. Clean, okay? It was so smooth and crispy. I was like, you know. So I think for max out, general good idea. I honestly think like 635 is achievable, somewhat. I think so. Probably, maybe not, but guess what? I think I want that number, and you know, that number might happen depending on how far like deadlifts goes and what happens with like taxation, you know, or not taxation, more so, but fatigue. So yeah, I'm super happy.
It's hard for me to let go, but I think that I'm finally feeling good again. So hard cause I loved you, but I'm finally feeling like myself. All of the wounds that were opened by you are now closing. I finally know how to live without hurting myself. I think that I am moving on cause I do feel less broken. I needed a sign, and this is a sign that I'm healing. I'm finally healing from you. I'm finally healing from you.
Alright guys, this is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys liked the 585 easy single today. A lot of things is going to be a lot of things are happening. All things are kind of, you know, going into the way they should be and playing out for the most part. Thumb has to be healed up just a little bit more for us to hook grip correctly. So hopefully that is healed up in time for when we max out on deads. But I think squats are going to go amazing, judging by how today went. I'm just going to keep eating my food, and we will see what happens next week. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you all already not. Alright? Comment for the algorithm, because your boy needs it, and he needs more exposure. So, I love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a good night, the rest of your day, or whenever. Yeah.